Welcome back for a monthly update. Here we are on the 1st of October. Weather's been great. We've had very little rain actually in the last month, which has been quite nice. We've had a couple of soaking days, but weather's been about perfect for you people that are out there tailgating like we do quite often at the Clemson games. And let's go ahead and talk about it. 4-0, pretty awesome. Big win over Georgia. Next big game, we got Syracuse and Boston College and Florida State. So hey, if we can get through time you see me next month and we're still whatever in O, watch out, because hopefully we're on the road to a national championship game. And I hate to say it this early on, but we're looking great, so why not be optimistic? I always am. We can sell your property. I'm optimistic. So you got to look at it that way. Where we are today is we're actually at the Highlands, which is a crescent community here on the Pickens County side of the lake, only about 15 minutes from Clemson. A great location, 45 minutes from downtown Greenville. But they have a little shelter area. As you can see, picnic table. We've got a little dock down there. So if you want to come out and you just own a piece of property here in the Highlands, you could utilize this. Park your boat up beside the dock, use it for a day, something like that. And they even have a few little parking spots up here for a trailer if you need to put your trailer somewhere if you own in here in the Highlands. So nice little amenity that not many people know about because they really don't advertise it much as far as having this in the Highlands. But let's do as we always do. Let's talk about our monthly numbers, because that's one of the things that is very important to see what the market is doing. Waterfront homes as of today, single family, 206 waterfront homes available. There are 28 pending right now. 90 have sold this year. The median price range was $557,000 to $450,000. The average sales price was $683,000 to $615,000. In 2012, last year by this time, 97 homes had sold. So we're off that pace by about 8% this year. 97 last year, 90 this year. But you've seen about a 2.5% increase in the average sales price. Now the actual median price dropped. Last year in 2012 it was $570,000. This year it's $557,000 $450,000. So there have been a few more expensive homes being sold this year. Average sales price last year was $662,000 compared to this year at $683,000. So it's about a 2.5% increase. Looking at waterfront lots, 463 available today. There are 18 pending presently. 93 have sold this year. The average sales price, $253,927. If you go back to last year, 86 home sites had sold by now, so there have been 7 more sales this year. But the average price last year was $266,888.9, and so that's gone down about 4% in the last year. So we've still had some foreclosures and things like that out there. There's still some great buys. There's still some bank owns that are in the market. I think hopefully in the next 12 months that will clean up. And when that cleans up, the average sales price should start ticking back up at a gradual rate. So again, if you're looking in the market, I'll tell you, I just had a guy out here Sunday. We found a lot, a little bit under $100,000 with a U-shaped dock in place in a cove, but good depth on water. So there's still some great values out there to be had if you're looking for waterfront. Don't, just look in the summer. Coming into the spring or to the fall and to the winter is sometimes the best time because people don't want to hold it through the winter. They're looking to make a deal. We've got all of our lots cleaned up, all the waterfronts that we have. We've cleaned them up. They're very easy to walk. They're marked very well, and they're priced competitively in the market. So give us a call. Come out. Let's set up a time this fall, this winter, and get out here and look at some of these wonderful opportunities. A couple other things too. If you own a piece of property, and this is just a warning, if you own a piece of property, and let's say that you haven't had a new dock permit in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you might want to go ahead and apply for another one, because if you've had environmental plants grow up along your shoreline while the lake has been down, while we were in this drought, that can prohibit you from getting a dock in the future. So you need to keep that dock permit current so you don't fall into a situation where you had a $350,000 lot, now it can't get permitted and it's worth $70,000. That can happen. I've seen it happen 7 or 8 times around this lake. It is a costly mistake. So get on the phone, call Lake Services, get your application. We'll be glad to help you out. If you don't know how to fill that application out, we'll be glad to help you out and get that turned in. We have contacts certainly with Lake Services in Duke, and I can get on the phone, we can get it processed and get that updated. So that's something you need to do. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, give us a call. Rental properties, you know, I think the fall's a great time to be looking. We've got a house actually up on Whitewater Lake that's got an unbelievable view of the mountains and the Blue Ridge. So if you enjoy the mountains and you don't necessarily want to be on Lake Keowee at these kind of prices, you can get in that house under $200,000, be on a lake, have one of the best views you'll ever see in the southeast with the Blue Ridge Mountains. So just give us a call, 800-682-9098. Again, for the rentals, call Rick Miller, 864-784-9977. Go Tigers. Look forward to seeing you next month. And hopefully, maybe the Gamecocks can keep winning. At least we can get to the last game of the season when we play those guys and we only have one, or they only have one loss and we're undefeated, and that'd make it that much more special. So good luck, Gamecocks. And to the Bulldogs, I'm a Bulldogs fan now that we've beaten them, so they just need to run the table from here on out. Go Tigers. See you next month.